What's up, everybody? It's your girl Q1, and I am back with Belle Collective Season 6, Episode 1, Harpo, Who This Woman. When I tell y'all, the niggas still ain't shit on here, okay? And before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell button so we can be updated. So you can be updated on every video I drop. Y'all make sure you like the video so I can stay in the algorithm. Don't forget, Sunday at 1 p.m. I will be on live with my cousin discussing healing, my new segment called Healing Out Loud. Yes. Anyway, I didn't say this in my last review, but shout out to all of my new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all like my content. For those that are still here, welcome. I love y'all. Y'all don't even know I appreciate this. So thank you. All right. So without further ado, Carlos and his messy ass bells. All right. So they have a new background, y'all. I didn't catch I don't know if there's intro, but we had. I hope they scrapped that last intro where they was. I thought it was cute, but then after further review, I realized no, ma'am. Right. So they all get in their confessional in their new background, right? And they said the Belle. Not they, but Latrice said the Bells that have moved away from the agenda. Okay, Latrice, I'm gonna let you have it. So Marie Monroe pulled up at the Goddess Lentz drive-through, right? So she asked for the manager, right? So here come Latrice. I'm looking like, I know the hell you lying, because y'all know the last time, which was season 1, she had on them Goddess Links. She was looking like Mary. She was looking like Little Bo Peep, and she was looking a mess. And that's when her and the beef started between her and Latrice. If y'all did not know, all right. So Latrice tell her, girl, come on, pull up, come on in. So she goes into Goddess Links, and her and Latrice sit down and have a conversation. Marie Monroe, her waves in her bodysuit. You understand? They go right in there and have a little chit chat, right? So I'm looking like, not them being cordial, girl. She looking for some edge control. And we done found out that Marie done met up with Raggedy and Sister Cedric. Girl, where the keep it? Like, what is going on? So Latrice was like, listen, I saw her and Cedric. They was down at her restaurant Taste, and she was looking like, what girl, wait. I think everybody was like, wait. And so Marie says she's rekindling things with Cedric, and she has another friend on the side, and she's been seeing him for quite a while. Because first of all, I'm not mad at that. Okay, Marie? I'm not mad at that. All right. So y'all know we got to get the montage of Latrice and the Marie of it all. And all they did was argue until they was about to fight. All right. So anyway, we find out that Latrice and Letitia is at a good place. Yeah, after y'all did everything y'all needed to do to get Akeisha kicked off the show. She didn't get kicked off. Let me rephrase that. Akeisha quit. But after y'all did all of that, the way I would have cussed y'all the out, okay? But you know what? That was last season. We here for this season. So Marie invites Latrice to her birthday party. And is it me just wondering, this look fake as like production, and Carlos and them must have had a conversation, was like, you hoes need to get this shit together because we don't want to see another season of y'all arguing. This ain't Kenya and Portia. Okay, this ain't Phaedra. Yeah. And they had to have a conversation with them because that shit was fake. All right, it was fake. Anyway, Letitia and Glendale. Letitia said that her and Glendale is in a good place, and she got a massage bed with roses on the table prepared for him in the middle of the damn day. I guess your little boy must be at school. Okay, because I guess. Like, this is a question I have. What do Glendale do for a living now? We know last he quit his job down at the offshore place. And then he was trying to start his own business. All right. What? Glendale couldn't get a massage from my cat. I ain't got no cat, but I got a dog. He couldn't get a massage from my dog. Do this nigga got a job? Girl, let me mind my business. Let me mind the business that pays me. Okay? But I still, this is my other question. Why is he being appreciated for doing good? She said he was being appreciated for doing good, meaning he ain't been in no lies and no infidelity. So basically, you're rewarding him for giving you breadcrumbs. All right. You know, I mean, Leticia, fine. We find out that Glendale got his job back on the oil ridge, baby, because that insurance. Mm-hmm. And then didn't look what's going on with this cancer scare, this whatever it was that Leticia found, girl. We need to know about that because you talked about that last season, but we ain't bring it up today. But whatever, I'm gonna give you a little time. So we found out Glendale hasn't been hoeing around for a while, and Glendale, to me, it just shows that he must got a new phone with his holes in it, with his old holes and his new holes. Or he might still have, sending hoes messages. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Glendale is sending other women messages or old women, and he probably deleting the messages. Glendale is not to be trusted. Okay, this ain't nothing towards the ladies, because those ladies not obligated to Glendale. Glendale is obligated to Leticia. Okay, he is not to be trusted, ma'am. But you gonna learn. You gonna keep doing the same thing, and you just a glutton for punishment. Okay. Anyway, she says that he's really, really, really putting in the work, and I'm looking at them like, Alexia, play LL Cool J doing it, okay? Because he definitely hiding and doing it well, okay? So now she says that she's in her soft girl era and not in her masculine energy. And she said Glendale is loving it. Of course he's loving it, because as long as you acting like you in this soft girl era, because soft girl era is not supposed to benefit him. Your soft girl era is supposed to benefit you. That means you should be laying on the table, getting a massage, getting oil down, getting your toenails clipped, not you clipping his, not you catering to him. But you know what? He gonna lay on that table talk about, I'm glad you in your soft girl era. Yeah, because you couldn't handle this lady being who she was and being successful because you felt insecure next to Leticia. Okay? Anyway, do you still have this enterprise? Okay, that's all I want to know. Do you have this enterprise? Where is your book, ma'am? And are you still selling dishes? Leticia Enterprise dishes, baby. I don't know. I just want to know all of these things. All right. So we saw her clipping his nasty ass toenails, because at the end of the day, it's Glendale. Okay. The way, you know what? Because Glendale is gonna do the most. He always do. He manages to show his ass. Him and Clifford. Okay. On another note, I just want to say that Leticia's makeup is beautiful. I don't know who's her new makeup artist or whatever, but her hair and her makeup is beautiful, and I'm not mad at it, right? So Leticia talks to Glendale about this Carrie Paul lady, new girl we finna see. Is it me? Or did this lady look just like Akeisha? I'm just saying. Y'all may not agree, But she gave me every bit of Akeisha when Akeisha came on the scene, and I wanted to snatch Akeisha's roots. Just in that moment, I've grown to like Akeisha. Maybe I'm gonna grow to like Carrie, but right now, like Akeisha, when I first seen her, Miss Carrie, ma'am, I must tread lightly. I'm gonna tread lightly. I'm just gonna see what you gonna give, but you came in a little lot messy. All right, you was messy, minding the people business. Anyway, Marie and Cedric, girl. First of all, Marie goes into Cedric's dirty ass house, and apparently they have a blended family of 6. She is dating her ex. First of all, girl, I thought he was a punk. I'm not saying he was a punk, but the people said Cedric is a punk. Okay? It was all on the Twitter. But the people said he was a punk. Hey, punks. Anyway, Cedric walks in the door as flamboyant as he gave. All right. He gave Maria a kiss. And, girl, wait. I just looked at Cedric like, Cedric, please. Okay, just don't. All right. So now we have him and Marie in a confessional, really color coordinated. She got on all purple. He got on a gray suit with a purple tie and a little purple handkerchief. I think I saw that. I don't know. But she said, I'm just telling y'all what the lady said. The lady said that Cedric been all around the world and traveling, and he thought that the grass was green on the other side of town, but it wasn't so green. That grass was brown as fuck, so he came back over here where the grass is really green. Again, I'm going to mind the business that pays me. I want to say this. I am liking this Marie. Don't piss her off. Okay? It took me a long time to like Marie Monroe. And I like this side of Marie. Alright? So Marie said the unaliving of his brother had brought them back together. And so Cedric was like, well, you know, when everything happened, you was mean to me. Sir, you treated that lady like that lady wasn't shit. So I'm okay with her being mean to you. You deserved it. And then another thing. Was that same house we saw from season 1 that Marie had went to go find Cedric? Looked like they spruced it up on the outside. Alright? And Cedric, you nasty. Okay? Why do y'all have these people in your house and your house look like that? Whatever. We find out that Cedric women was trying to play on Marie top. And so that's why she was, handling Cedric the way she was. Like, check your hoes or your men. I'm telling y'all that I don't know. I'm just saying, I just need to cover all my bases when it comes to Cedric. Okay? Okay. Cedric was like, Marie listens to me more. And, and Marie, listen, let me tell y'all something. I am of the belief that Marie loved her husband. Because that lady was cheesed up. And I'm telling y'all, I'm not even trying to be funny at this point. This was like a real genuine cheese. Like, I ain't seen Marie smile like this. Hell, I don't know. I don't ever think I ever seen Marie smile like this. Right? I just wanted to point that out. That Marie is operating in her little happy. And I'm not mad at that. Because we have watched this lady be miserable for 5 seasons. 4 to 5 seasons. And I'm glad to see this version of Marie. Alright? I'm not mad at it. So don't piss her off. Alright? So she asked Cedric, hey, I'm having a party. Wanted to know if you wanted to attend. And he was like, listen, I don't know if I'm going to be there. So Marie was like, bet, I'm going to invite my other piece. All right, so I'm just letting you know. She let him know. Marie said in her confessional, I ain't begging no nigga to show up for me. And if you don't show up for me, that's on you. So Marie said, when Cedric said he wasn't sure, I took that as a no, and I invited my friend. But I think she invited her friend first and then invited Cedric. So that's what she said later. She said her and her friend been friending for 8 months. All right. She told Cedric about it. He know. So that was that on that. So we get to Selena. Hey, Selena said since the reunion, the girl had a car accident. Her fur babies done went to doggy heaven, and her grandmother, the girl's grandmother, had passed away. Y'all know JJ mama. Anyway, Mike, we find out Mike has his own place, but he spends probably 98% of his time at Selena's house. He spent most of his time over at Selena's. And so I think, so since the accident, she said she was a passenger. And so her friend was doing a U-turn and a car came and hit them. And she said I want to say immediately went into a seizure. She said that y'all know she was supposed to work at Taste, but because of the accident, she couldn't work there. She said that she didn't remember what happened. The next time she woke up, she was in a hospital. And I want to say they said that she had been sickly, and I think that was some years ago. But I want to say that's when her ex kind of threw that around and made it seem like this lady, just wasn't showing up for her kids. But meanwhile, this lady, has suffered with, I think it's epilepsy. So shout out to Selena, girl, because you look cute, okay? I just didn't understand that braid that was like this. But you know what? You are the Mississippi Beyonce. We cannot take that from you, sis. All right? I like Selena. So she said, she's having communication issues with Mike. And she was like, listen, I dealt with that with my ex-husband, and I'm not finna deal with that with you. So apparently Mike purchased the truck so he can go back on the road. She was like, you should have told me that. Like, you can't just purchase nothing and, you not tell me. And I don't want her to spend this season reminding him of things that he know that he's supposed to be doing. And if you are purposely not telling this lady, that's pretty foul. That's all I'm going to say on that. All right. You do what you need to do. So she said they talk about the venue, the cost of the wedding, or whatever. Said the cost is going to be $8,000 at least for the venue. She said, she lets him know that her feelings was hurt when he don't talk to her about purchases or things, or whatever he have going on, he don't share with her. It often feels like your nervous system be a little dysregulated. We're not doing dysregulations in 25, 26 and above. Okay? We left that in 24. All right? Mike, do not, I'm telling you, the only half decent man we had on the show was Willie, and he gone. Okay? Big Willie is gone. Okay? We need you to stand in and be decent. Don't be like Glendale, Clifford, and who else? I'm Cedric. Okay? Hell, even Martin with his trifling self. And we gonna get the Martin, okay? Cliff and Latrice. Cliff asked them build some condos on top of Taste. Latrice tells him, you're at the condos more than you're at home. And Latrice, that is a problem. Why? Because if Cliff was my husband, sir, I can send you your clothes. Okay? So he's still a disrespectful ass, old ass, decrepit ass prick. Okay? I don't like him, still don't like him, ain't gonna like him. Disrespectful. But if you like it, I love it. All right. We meet Latrice's bestie, Amanda. Pretty girl. Amanda just got a divorce from her ex-wife. She want to get her feet wet in the dating pool. And Cliff asked her, if she's looking for a man or a woman. She said whoever would do right by her. This is where I feel like Cliff had told Glendale about Amanda and told Amanda about Glendale. And I'm going to stand on that. I'm going to stand. This got Cliff name all over it. Because y'all know he still don't semi-fool with Leticia like that. All right? And Glendale is his boy. I'm sorry, y'all. Even looking at the upcoming, what's gonna happen this season, and he was telling Glendale, don't do nothing. Just coaching Glendale, still coaching Glendale like he his damn child. I'm telling you, it has Clifford name written all over it, and Glendale is a grown ass man. But we'll get that Marie's party. So Cedric decided he wanted to show up to Marie's party, talking about he wanted to show Marie he cared. Nah, nigga, you knew her other nigga was coming, and you was trying to be there just to see what that man looked like, to try to size that man up to see what friend she talking about. You ain't slick. You ain't slick. Okay, I'm spitting all in the camera. Lord, my bad, y'all. So Selena and Mike come in. They still talking about communication. Selena, I need this not to be your storyline friend. Apparently he's supposed to be going to Texas. He didn't tell Selena. He told Selena that I did tell you. She said no, you didn't. And I don't know. Roll the beautiful bean footage, because we ain't got time for the back and forward. We need a progressed storyline. All right. Tam walk in. Y'all know Tam say she been booked and busy, okay? And she ain't been in nobody's business. She been minding her business. Ma'am, I beg to differ, because you was all up in these people business at the end of this episode, but we gonna get there, all right? Hey, Essie girl. Y'all know I love Essie. Essie is back. S with the mess, okay? I just want to know how Essie feel about these men, all right? I know she don't see it for Cedric. Essie don't see it for Cedric, but you know what? That's her girl, and she just, that's her girl. It is what it is. So Selena feels like, since she's having communication issues with Mike, she said she feel like she need to have a conversation with Leticia for some advice. Listen, you could have had a conversation with my dog. But you know what? If Leticia is the right person to have a conversation with, then I'm here for it. All right? So we meet Carrie Paul, a.k.a. Aikisha, a.k.a. what's that lady name? Tanya Sam from Housewives. She looked like Tanya a little bit. And that husband looked like Tanya old man. All right. So she got kids, and she said she that girl, and I just feel like she's just giving the same thing Aikisha gave her first day on the job. All right. So y'all replace this lady with somebody who just remind me of Aikisha. Okay, whatever. So Martin walked in. Bitch. Sorry, y'all. Not y'all. But that was my reaction. And then production messy ass stopped the music. It just went off. And said, shout out to Marie. Okay? Cause she don't want to got her a man from Berlin. Okay? And if he from Berlin, the man got a little cute coin. And if he giving you the coin, girl, I'm not mad. My daddy though. So Essie was like, well, how did all of this happen? And we see Cedric talking to Martin, asking Martin, how they treating you. So Leticia is over there talking to the ladies, asking, I wonder what they talking about. Are they talking about how to treat Marie right? I'm sorry, y'all. This shit was funny, okay? So we find out he's from Berlin, and she's gonna end. We find out that Marie said both of the men here, so she gonna basically entertain both of her men. Like, I'm gonna show you a good time, and I'm gonna show you a good time. So y'all know Letitia messy ass had to get down to the business and get down to the get down. So we find out that Martin is separated from his wife. He said that was his ex-wife. So I'm not sure if he's married, or he said that the lady was his ex-wife, but he also said he was separated. So which one is it, sir? So Marie explains the situation to Letitia about Martin. And Carrie was like, that dog, what she said, that dog ain't gonna hunt. And I was like, excuse me, sister, you just got here. Girl, you just came into this group and you can't be, But you know what? It was messy, okay? So Marie was like, Harpo, who this woman? And Marie was like, in her confession, she said all this in her confessional though, girl, I just met you. You just got here. And you all up in my business. Okay, that is my nigga. That is my white nigga. Okay, that is my man. Mind your business. Okay. So Marie is on the dance floor with her ex-husband and her friend. Okay. Again, shout out to Marie. Okay. So we get to the last scene, right? Latrice, Amanda, and Tam Tam. Latrice continuously talk. She's still talking about Clifford not coming home, and I'm just looking at her like, Latrice, please. Clifford has been treating wherever Clifford go for the night or the week. Let his ass stay there. Like, it's just really giving codependency real bad. Okay. I'm sorry. I just would let Clifford stay wherever he is. So Tamara messy ass decided to come in the shop and tell him about Marie party. You know, she told him that, the man was there, her new man was there, and her ex was there, right? So Amanda, I don't know if Amanda is a friend of, but look like she a friend of, and we just gonna let that be. So Amanda tells the ladies that Glendale has been in her DMs, and she said she entertains him a little bit. She said, but she also entertains him because he's black, he's ugly, and he a little bit my type. She didn't mind the boys and the girls, right? So production flashback to Letitia saying no infidelity. No anything outside of the marriage. So far, so good. Are you sure? Because, again, Glendale finna embarrass your ass for the umpteenth time. Okay? Enjoy the low life while you can. So, this is where the episode ends. And Carlos got him and his messy ass Bells, and they are back on the screen. And let me know what y'all think in the comments. Sorry, I was very animated. Listen, I'd rather give y'all animated and colorful. Now, I ain't gonna curse, but I'm sure somewhere down the line I'm gonna be cussing in a lot of these videos. But I will say this, and again, I'm going to stand on this. This whole Clifford, not Clifford, this whole what's her name? That friend Amber. No, not her name, not Amber. Amanda and Glendale got Clifford name all over this. All over it. I stand on that. I absolutely stand on that. I hope I'm wrong. But the good Lord it let me know. I don't know. I don't think I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I could be wrong. And I would like to be wrong. But I feel like Clifford got his name all over this. Anyway, if y'all have not, please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all, what is it? Tomorrow is, no. Yeah, tomorrow or possibly Sunday, because I don't know, because the Heart and Hustle off. I think Love and Marriage don't return back to November. So the next time I will see y'all is Sunday afternoon, and then I will see y'all Sunday night for the Real Housewives of Potomac. Oh yeah, you know what? Tomorrow I am gonna do Insecure, an episode of Insecure and an episode of The Game. So I'll drop those tomorrow since I don't have anything. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.